Improve your quality of life. Negativity is the greatest energy sucker in life. Negativity can make your life less enjoyable, whether you have a negative attitude or are stuck in a bad situation. Negative emotions are normal. However, being surrounded by negative energy, situations, and relationships can make your life miserable. Negativity can limit our potential to be great. It prevents us from living a fulfilled, purposeful, and hopeful life. Negativity can make it harder to see the positive in life and cause more stress. We must make the conscious decision to be more positive and to accept that life will bring us difficulties and challenges. We must choose to live well in difficult times. Accept challenges as part of your daily life. Although no amount of positive thinking can take away a challenge, there are positive ways to look at our problems. Our painful emotions cannot defeat us, including those that are painful, will pass through the normal course of life. We don't have to fight a bad mood by trying to be positive. Accept your mood and know that it will pass. Accept that every challenge is meant to help you learn and to do your best to live well when faced with it. Self-centeredness is what can lead to self-deprecating behavior and a negative attitude towards others and ourselves. It is easy to believe we are entitled to more than we have. Unfulfilling our expectations of others will lead to unrealistic expectations. This attitude can make us dependent. To live a happier life, you must be able to depend on yourself to meet your needs. Dependency is a sinful state of being that makes us energy suckers for others. Life is full of opportunities. We cannot see the beauty in life if we view it through the lens of what we don't have. We become grateful when we see and appreciate all the things that are available to us. People who are grateful see the positive, while people who complain are not so fortunate. It is exhausting to be around people who complain about everything. See every opportunity as a possibility. Change from being selfish to gratefulness. This attitude is noticed by others and makes you more attractive. From this, there are more opportunities. People who don't see the nuances in their lives are constantly in pain. Get rid of the seriousness. Laugh more, especially about yourself. Don't sweat the small things. We are responsible for our relationships and life gets hectic. Work can sometimes become routine-driven or task-oriented. If we stop laughing and turn into mechanical people, life becomes a dark cloud. Performance is not everything in life. There's so much more. Break out of your routine, take breaks, have a vacation, or a staycation, but remember to look beyond your responsibility box and smile, laugh, and be alive. Help others. Negativity and selfishness are both common. People who live as though they are the center of the universe will struggle to find their higher purpose in life. The only purpose of life is to provide for oneself and not for others, and that will prevent you from finding long-term happiness. We can find greater fulfillment by helping others, loving others, or supporting them to be happier and more successful versions of themselves. Set a goal. A happier life is possible by setting goals, achieving your goals and striving to achieve them. Happiness is the result of achieving. All of us are here to do work and be active. Negativity and depression can only be overcome by action. We wake up with a purpose when we are active, working towards a goal, creative, and innovative. Inspiration is what keeps us inspired and engaged in our lives. You can find the purpose you are meant to serve and start your journey today. Choose your attitude. Change starts within. We can be either our greatest ally or our worst enemy in life. The greatest asset to feeling successful and having a positive outlook is to be able to see the good in the difficult. Life will never be easy. Our inner dialogue is the most damaging thing about ourselves. Be kind to yourself. Find a good company. Emotions can be contagious, and we are most likely to feel the same emotions as the people with whom we share our lives. Unconsciously, we will be influenced by our friends and/or families who are emotional vampires. They may have histrionics. You will not be happy and fulfilled if your friends and family are not supportive and encouraging of positive behavior. It's like riding the elevator to more productive spaces in life. Work hard. You can turn stress into motivation and positive action. Instead of letting stress paralyze you, work through it. Stress can all be managed. If we are able to focus on getting through it, stress will dissipate much faster. Hard work is always directed towards the achievement of something, and happiness is the result of that achievement. Fulfillment and hard work are synonyms. Both laziness and depression can also be synonymous. No more victim mentality. If we view ourselves as victims, we cannot grow. We all have the responsibility for our thoughts and feelings. Accept full responsibility for your viewpoint and find a good in all things. We can be handicapper if we believe that bad things always happen to us. This year, make it the year you are the winner. Each of us has unlimited potential to create our reality and change our lives. Positive choices are good for you. Take action, love yourself and be kind to yourself. The thoughts become words, words become actions, and then habits are formed. This is how you can focus your attention on gratitude, abundance, love and hard work. These should be your daily habits.